this is Miss K again today. I thought I'd put an extra video up for art club kids, or really whoever wants to do an extra drawing today. It'll be a little mini lesson. I thought it would be fun to talk a teeny bit about Navajo, the woven Navajo rugs. They're absolutely gorgeous, and so I thought we would learn how to draw one of these today. And it's not too hard. You can see that this is the one that I did today. Now, if you look at it, you could observe something, a few things, and if I was in the classroom, I would ask you specifically, what do you observe? So you can think about that right now. For about 10 seconds and look at my rug and see, well, what are some things that are popping out to you? Now, when I look at it, some things pop out to me. The designs are very geometric, okay? So when I say geometric, I mean squares, diamonds, rectangles, that sort of thing, triangles. Everything is very geometrical in their patterns. Now, another thing I might see is that while I did freehand this, so it's not perfectly symmetrical, generally with the Navajo woven rugs, they're going to be symmetrical this way and this way. The patterns are going to be symmetrical. So for this one, I've got the two triangles on this side. I've got the diamond. Now, if I folded it this way, it should be the exact same on either side. That's what symmetrical means, right? Each side is exactly the same. This side to this side, if we folded it in half. Of course, I freehanded it, so you can see that this diamond here is fatter, okay? But that's all right. You'll give me a little leeway for that, right? Since I didn't measure things out to make them perfectly symmetrical. And let's see here. One more thing that I might mention is the colors. Now, with the woven Navajo rugs, the colors they usually would use would be those that they would see out in their landscape. So you can see we've got kind of a clay color. Maybe they're looking at the clay, berry color, turquoise, because there are a lot of turquoise rock. So those are just a few little things to think about. Okay, so let's get drawing. It's not too hard, kiddos. I do have I made up a little sample of some very common patterns you might see in the Navajo blankets and rugs. And again, geometrical, we have some stair steps, we have a zigzag line, okay, or chevron, however you want to say it, some chevron, diamonds, we've got diamonds with triangles, we've got what looks like a plus sign or a cross, and just some rectangles, okay? You can do your designs as complicated or as simple as you want. Okay, the first thing I usually start out with is I draw the outside of my blanket, okay? And that's just a nice rectangle. Now, I would suggest getting a straight edge, but if you don't, and I don't have a ruler, so I'm just using this. You could use a book, just anything with a hard straight back. Okay, and I'm just gonna make a rectangle. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing I did here. I usually do the top first, okay? And then I do the bottom second. Well, I marked my table with a little Sharpie. I gotta get rid of that first, guys. Hold on, stop the press. Okay, great. I fixed that. And then I draw that bottom line. Awesome. Okay, now I'm gonna connect the lines. The top and the bottom line, straight lines, with two vertical lines on either side. And wow, I just made, well, almost here, kiddos. I just made a rectangle, whoop-de-doo. I used a straight edge, fantastic. So this blanket, I put a frame. So that means that I need to do my rectangle on the inside a little smaller. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now again, if you want to you are welcome to do your own design, okay? So just remember to keep your patterns symmetrical, okay? So one half should be identical to the other half, and to keep your designs geometrical, okay? Geometrical. We don't want to see organic. We want to see straight lines, okay? We're not curvy. All right, I've got my frame here. Now there were, or are, oh my gosh, I keep doing that, you guys. No more Sharpie. So a lot of them have stripes. So I could show you exactly how to do this one, but let's get some stripes in there. We're gonna keep it simple today. I'm gonna do 3 stripes on either side, and then I'm gonna do one of these big diamonds in the center with some of the stair stepping around it, so you can see how that is done. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, and 3. Now remember, I want it to be as symmetrical as I possibly can on this side, so I want those stripes to be the same width and the same amount. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I want to choose to do a diamond for the center. So a really easy way to do a diamond is I'm going to do a dot here. Okay, I may have the space. In fact, it looks about equal the space in between my lines here, my stripes. And then I'm going to do the same, exactly the same on the other side. Bam! Okay, so my diamond, I'm going to come up here. I want to do that top dot here. And then I'm eyeballing it. It looks like it should be maybe about to here like this. Okay, so I'm going to show that a little closer. Awesome. And then I'm going to connect the dots, all right? So I'm going to use my straight edge again. 1 side, 2 side, and 3 side, and 4 side. Yes. Okay, I'm going to do a smaller diamond in the center. So I'm going to do the same thing. Dot, 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 and then connect. I'm going to freehand this one. Again, kiddos, I would suggest always using your straight edge if you want straight lines. Okay, so now we've got these different patterns, and I'm going to show you how to do the stair step pattern. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a straight horizontal line. I leave a space at that top point, straight horizontal line. I'm going to do that same straight line vertically on the sides. Remember to leave a space between the dot and that vertical line, and then also a horizontal line on the bottom. Bam. So now all we need to do is stair step down towards these lines all the way around. So how I do that, I'm going to start at the top. I do a vertical line down, then a horizontal line out. A vertical line down, a horizontal line out. And I do that all the way down, just like that. Now I do the same thing all the way around. So now I'm going horizontal line in, then vertical down. And I'm going to keep going. It's kind of fun. I like doing these little stair steppers. Okay, so go ahead and do that all the way around. Or if you've decided to pick a different design and different patterns, that's fine too. It's your Navajo rug, you guys. Okay, awesome. So I went ahead, okay, I've done this diamond pattern, I've done the stair stepping pattern. Why don't we go ahead and do, how about this rectangle pattern in the corners, okay? I'm going to do this rectangle pattern, and when I'm talking about, it's this, okay? So you can use your straight edge. Actually, I'm going to make it a square, you guys. I'm going to do squares. So I'm doing a square in each corner. I'm doing a little square on the inside as well. I'm doing it in every corner because remember, we need to be symmetrical. That's right. I know there's a lot of perfectionists out there, And if you want to make this perfectly symmetrical, then you're going to need a ruler and you're going to need to measure everything out, okay? So when I say that, it means if I measure a 1/2 inch here, then I'm going to go to the other side and make sure that that's a 1/2 inch over here, okay? Or you can just do what I'm doing and you can go ahead and just freehand it and do your best. Okay, so we've just made a Navajo rug. I think it looks pretty cool. I think if I was going to add some stuff, I'd probably do another diamond on the inside. Maybe I'd do a triangle on the top and a triangle on the bottom. Okay, that's another fun little Navajo design that you can do. Okie doke. If you want to email me, St. Brendan's at my Outlook email and iCough at my Gmail. I would love to see these for those who really love to draw and wanted to try a little extra fun activity today. I miss you. Have a great day. Bye.